Good morning. How are you doing? Habari ya leo. Happy new month by the way. I know leo ni tarehe moja, the last month to the year that we had anticipated for a very long time, 2022. And we are beginning today, the first day as we wind up. And I want to wish you a very wonderful month. I know it's going to be a very energetic one because we have a lot of festivities coming December, a lot of celebrations, maruzi, whatnot, and I want to wish you all the best. I know kuna watu wamepitia mingi pia. I have a lot of friends I know that have gone through a lot of things, and I know it is going to be a very pleasant year. So I want to, mimi niko na kula rumba hapa pole pole, chill. And I know a day ago I recorded some video that I told you that I'll be sharing in some information. Na nimepata a lot of responses. Some of them actually coming from the YouTube videos that I've been sending here. I did upload some videos on my YouTube channel. My name is Chesarek, for some of you probably the first time. If you look at my channel that I'll post all this one, there have been a lot of videos that I post. So jana nilipost, the last few days, I posted a lot of things that relate to so many. Now, some of them related to jobs, opportunities, and just some general life here. And I know too many questions ilikuja, especially watu wakiniuliza. One of the biggest challenges ya kufika huku majuu ni visa. And it's true, you're very right. One of the biggest challenges to get to the United States or Canada is always the visa. But that doesn't mean it is the end of you trying to. Hakuna kitu rahisi na hakuna kitu ngumu ukijaribu. Hata mimi mwenyewe, the way I got here, vile nilifika hapa, it was just through hard work. I tried it several times. I have friends who tried it more than 10 times and they made it. I have friends who tried it 4 times and they made it. Now, my just giving you accurate information here is just to give you some hope that you too, if you're interested, I know not everyone, and I understand, not everyone really wants to come here. Everyone wants just to see. If it is not you, it is your relative, it is your uncle, it is your child, it is anybody that may be in that line that can benefit from this information that I'll be sharing along the way. And I think what is very important, vile nilisema juzi, I want to give people accurate and reliable information. Ile tunaita trusted information. There is so much fakery. There is a lot of things that maybe you have to go through agency, you have to go through someone. So I told myself, if there is a service that I want to do, if there is something that I want to do to the community for free, is to give you accurate information without you trusted information. Now, there is quite a number. I'll be sharing along the way so many relating to even looking for jobs. And don't feel offended that maybe kwa sababu we have that the educational structures ya Kenya na nini huwezi pata kazi hapa. I'll tell you why Indians have really successfully been incorporated na wanafanya kazi wengi sana US because of their skills. IT skills by the Indians are doing well. So let me start it this way. And let me start it with the US specifically, ya shule. And I know this is going to help someone. Hapa US, you can come through either undergraduate student or graduate student. Undergraduate students meaning mtu mwenye anafanya associate's degree or mtu mwenye anafanya bachelor's degree. That is undergraduate. Associate's degree inakuanga diploma ya 2 to 3 years. And then there is a degree which you can come for 4-year college, and there are quite a number. I'm one of those who came to a 4-year college, then I graduate. And then there are those ones who come through master's program, which is usually 1.5 to 2 years. Master's programs in US is always 1.5 to 2 years, depending on how technical the program is. So, in this respect, any school here, I'll give you an example of the US. Any school here, as long as you meet the minimum qualification. Na kunanga vitu, some schools inarequanga English as proficiency or an exam called SAT. I will talk about athletic scholarship in another video because I know this is separate. So as long as unaangalia community, for instance, let me give you an example. You come to North Carolina, you Google or you say public community colleges in North Carolina, itakupatia a list of them. The first thing you do, unaenda kwa admissions. Ukienda into admissions, and this is also the same with the public universities. Same thing with private, it's not only public. Go to the website of the school. You can say universities in North Carolina or colleges in North Carolina or in South Carolina, whatever the state you might want. Itakupatia the public colleges. And then you go to the admissions. Under the admissions, there is a section called International Admissions. Office of International Admissions. Angalia that section. Hiyo itakuexplainia everything including school fees. Unanielewa? So once you check that, you will see Office of International Admissions, and mostly you will find in almost every college. Once ukiona wako na hiyo Office of International Admissions, there is high chances that ukiapply your college, whether it's a college or university, they will show you the procedure or what is required. So if you need more clarification or you have a specific school, a lot of people wamenitumianga mashule yenye wanasema, hey, hii school iko namna gani? I tell them no, wachana kwanza na hiyo ni fake school. Inaweza kuwa private too profitable na uwezi kupata. And then kuna public schools na kuna good schools yenye na una apply na unapata. Na kuna watu wanapata. To be honest with you, there is a lot of people that have come here with either just kuja kujisomesha academic scholarship. Kuna university hapa inaitwa University of Pembroke, North Carolina. They bring a lot of Kenyans. Kuna college hapa hivi inaitwa West Technical Community College, inaleta Wakenya wengi sana. Kuna Durham. I'm giving you just what is available locally here. So apply to those schools. Community colleges and universities in North Carolina, you will see a list and go always to that section. That is for degree. For master students, there is a lot of information. You can also find the same procedure. Singumu, angalia two master's programs. And one of the things yenye ninaambianga watu, if you look at the master's programs in the technical fields, remember that, technical fields, either IT, medical, sciences, biology, chemistry, physics, those are very easy to get. You go to the departmental section. Ukitaka more clarification, you can always inbox me. You go to the department, you can communicate with the departmental chair or the faculty. Alafu uliza for graduate assistantship. There is something called a graduate assistantship. Most of these schools, especially technical programs, they have graduate assistantship programs. Na just communicate. This wazungu siwa wapaya sana. They will communicate to you. They will not ignore. If there is an opportunity, just tell them. And that's another way that you can find easy acceptance into the graduate programs, which is, in other words, I'm saying masters. So those are the basics. But if you need more, always feel free to engage me in whatever channel, and I can always give you good information. Now, the same thing applies to Canada. Even though I have a friend in Canada, I will collaborate a story with him, and then maybe we will share with you guys. Canada can be a little bit different than the US. Once ukisha accepted into either the community colleges or the university, Canada sana wanatakanga ulipe school fees for, I think, 1 year or the first semester, something like that. I want to get clarification. Once you pay that, una qualify kwa all of the processes na unafika hapa, unakuja kujiasalia. And the same thing also applies in America hapa hivi. Ukishafika hapa hivi, aje niseme tu kwa Kiswahili, kuna ile makazi unafanya chini ya maji na kujisomesha. So shule inakuallow ufanye kazi like 20 hours a week. 20 hours a week. 20 hours a week, kama uko na Wakenya wenye mnaishi na kukaa chini, unafanya kazi unaweza kujilipia shule. But at the same time, kuna manjia zingine sitasema hapa kwa video kwa sababu, ukishafika hapa unazoongea na mimi tutaona vile tutafanya. Now, the second very important thing yenye watu waliniuliza, nilipost video ya another store hapa hivi inaitwa Walmart. Watu wengi wakaniuliza kupata kazi ni namna gani. Indians have perfected the art ya kukuja America. Na one thing that most people don't know, Indians have specialized in IT. Those people wanapata makazi almost everywhere because of the jobs. Na ukiwa engineer huko nyumbani, ukiwa kwa specific engineering, try to go into these websites ya recruitment ya engineering. You may be able to, or you may be lucky to get some of these jobs. I'll give you a good example ya ingine hapa Canada, and I know when I collaborate with my friend, Kuna province inaitwa Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia wako na kitu inaitwa skills match. Okay, listen to this. Skills match, you fill in your information, and I'm sure yesterday if you saw some of my videos yenye nilikuwa naonyesha watu, I was telling people create your resume or your curriculum vitae. Make sure you have very important things there that deals with you. Sasa zingine uweke vitu hata ya extra, kwa sababu most of the things anyway watakuja kukutrain hapa. So skills match kwa Nova Scotia, and I want you to go to that website. Build your profile. Weka your skills. If you are a skilled person in whatever the field, whether you are in trade or technical skills, masonry or anything, look at that website na uangalie what is available. Unaona, what is available, and when you see what is available, apply. Weka resume yako, weka contacts yako, a good email that they can always reach you, or a phone number. If your skills matches, by the way, they can give you a visa na uende huko. Na 90% of the things hapa hivi they train you. 90% of the time. Hakuna vile wana expect kutoka Africa na ukuje ufanya kazi yenye hujaifanya. Hata ukikuwa hired saisi, hata kwa supermarket hapa hivi, they will train you on, hata ukitoka any different, they will train you from scratch. So you don't have to know everything. Just say I know it. Hiyo ndio mimi nakupatia siri. So write your CV or curriculum beside, this is your specialty and this is what I want. There is a program, and I will collaborate this with my friend who is in Canada. There is a program that they bring unskilled workers sometimes during other periods of time. Na inavary na provinces, unaona. So one thing I will do is I will get this information and maybe share along the way. And Canada work on a different immigration programs. Unaona. Na Canada somehow ni rahisi kidogo compared to hata hapa America. Kwa sababu jobs ya America, majority of the most technical, kama if you watch my video, inaendeanga watu wa Mexico hapa chini. Sana sana hatujapata wa Afrika wengi. Now, the last one important one. This is extremely important. The medical field, na especially the nurses. And I know some people asked me questions hapo hivi online about the nursing programs. Let me tell you something. If there is the fastest and the most required skill kwa America sai, na itaisha, ni nurses. If you have a family member who is a registered nurse, I encourage you, engage me. If you have a student or a child who is studying to do nursing, watch our listen nursing and prepare to engage me. If you have somebody who is interested in pursuing a different career and you want to come to United States or to bring their family to United States, afanya nursing. Afanya nursing. Why am I saying nursing? Hapa demand ya nurses can never be met by the supply. The demand is so big. The demand is always there. And let nobody lie to you, kwamba the process is difficult. It is not very difficult. In fact, it is just studying the exam, meeting the requirements, na kuenda kufanya hiyo exam kwa South Carolina. Mulisikia juzi watu wanataka walete hiyo exam ikuja ifanyika Kenya. So prepare yourself or prepare your family member. One of your family members akikuja, I promise you, a good chunk of the family members watakuja. If 2 people from one village watakuja hapa hivi, I know in about 5 years, 3-4 nurses watakuwa wamekuja hapa North Carolina or America through the nursing program. On that note, in fact, there is somebody here, this is very important, there is somebody here who knows the recruitment process, na kuna so many Kenyan nurses wamekuja hapa. So, I will interview him one of these days to tell you the procedure, what is required, what is needed, so that you start to preparing. Don't lose hope in these things in life. If life becomes so hard, they always say, when life gives you lemon, make lemonade out of it. Okay? So ni vizuri sana kuelewa kwamba there is nothing that you will start and will never get rewarded, or you will never get reward out of it. Nilipatana na Mkikuyu, ameenda embassy 10 times. He is an engineer. This was about 10 years ago. Huyu jamaa ameenda embassy 10 times. Mara ya 11 ndiye akapata visa. What is that called? Determination. What is that called? Determination. Does everybody has to come here? Not really. Lazima kila mtu akuja hapa? Hapana. But What is important is if you are focused and you truly want to change your life, the life of your family, the life of your relatives, and you want to progress. Is this the only country? No. I'm just sharing with you opportunities in US na Canada. There is also Europe. Kuna hizo ma Finland. Kuna Australia. Those are others. But I'm being specialized specifically. This is the area that I know. So, opportunities are there. And I tell you, keep looking for them. Do not, I promise you, do not give up. Some of us, tukikwambia mastori zetu, the way we walked up here, the way tulianza mpaka tukafika hapa hivi, utashangaa. I told a lot of people my story if you participated in some of the events that I did in Marakwet West. I told people that I grew up in a very, very extreme environment. And when I went to KU, I joined the Kenyatta University. I never knew even passport ni nini. But nikaenda nikakata nyasi, nika-apply a passport. Kukata tu nyasi. Hapo hiyo KU summer job, hiyo wanaitanga work study program. I was determined. And determination brought me here. And I want to encourage you, you know, don't give up. Don't give up. Next time when you want some more information, I will always be here to provide. And especially if you're interested in medical field, there is a lot of it. So otherwise, I think that was good clarification. For purposes of others to access information, I want to ask you if you can share this information. There will be a lot of things. I will be interviewing real. I have a lady who is a nurse practitioner. Let me tell you, this lady is doing very well. Ukisikia story yake, you will almost cry the way she grew up. But hapa, she's a nurse practitioner. You know what a nurse practitioner in America is? You're like almost at the top of the profession, and she's doing very well. You know, she came from a very extreme humble background. And this lady is I will interview her. You will see that resilience, hard work. And I remember the way she came here, akianza kutoka huko chini mpaka penye amefika. So anyone can make it, you know. Kama wa Nigeria wamekuja hapa wengi na sisi na Wahindi bado wanakuja, nini ita discourage. Hata kama ni ngumu, tutajaribu mbinu yoyote mpaka ya ukarapati tufika hapa. Aje nikwambie ukweli, tutajaribu mbinu yoyote mpaka ukarapati kuhakikisha watu wawili, I mean genuinely I believe we will do whatever it takes to make some people succeed. Otherwise, asanteni sana. Mimi naitwa Teserek, Mungu awabariki. Have a very wonderful December holidays.